Hi guys, and welcome to episode 16 of the Raid series. Now we've had a lot of success of recent, so let's curse it and let's go into customs and see what happens from there. Our next task requires us to go into customs and mark the BP depot. All right, so the way I'm going to do this is actually going to chuck that in there. I'm actually going to bring all my customs keys just in case. I'm going to leave them behind, and I'll have two out there like that. Now, if we can, I'm going to in more ammo, take a little bit of extra, and we're definitely going to need painkillers for this one. That is going to be our loadout pretty much for this raid, and not going to go nighttime, daytime. So that's pretty much going to be our loadout for it. Once we can get this stuff in here, then it's a bit different. Take a little bit of extra meds, get a little bit of extra cheese. I'll just buy one more cheese, just you know what, it would have been better to buy a car med kit. But anyway, and then from there, I think we're almost ready to go. We could, don't need that out here. We could probably look at getting some stuff for the hideout upgraded, but I'm not in a super big rush to get that done anytime soon. There's a laboratory done, sweet. And now, like I said, we can craft corrugated hoses found in raid. So that's gonna be a big one. We might even just start that now because we're going to need a few of these for upgrades later on anyway, and for quests. So, and we've got plenty of these tubes, plenty of blue tape, plenty of wires. So, craft that one. Over on this side with the workbench, I don't know if we can get the wires yet. So we might just grab one. Just get a heap of wires found in raid. Oh, we need the power on. Cool. And we'll get that crafting as well, because we're going to need them for a few tasks coming up as well. So better off getting it sorted now. As for the rest of the upgrades, we kind of need to start saving up some money. We've got a few options. We can continue on going down the path of getting containers. Scav junk box would be a really big bonus to us. Or we go down the path of the first stash upgrade, being the stash level 1. Get this up to level 2, and then that will give us a heap of more space. So 3.5 million rubles, it's quite expensive. Scav junk box is the cheaper option earlier, and we could look at doing that. So probably end up doing this one first and then moving on to the other one. So let's crack straight into the first raid. Alright, so we're in. Now, the first one we need to mark is actually back at the very start here. I'm going to move nice and quick because I just don't want to get caught out in a bad position here. Right back at where we spawn. You're great position for rushing dorms. Really bad position for pushing back through this way. So, right now we've got a threat from there, and we've also got threats from people coming out through there. I don't like being on this side of the road at all. Some people might come through that doorway or through the side here. I'm not really sure. Two guys. I don't know. I don't really want to repeat this. There's one down. Now we're going to do something that's going to be a little bit weird for most people that won't really normally do something like this. Is we're going to flank around the entire compound. And we're going to do it very quickly. It's going to run a risk of getting smacked from the left here, but we want to try and get over there quickly. Trying to keep our stamina above the red line so that way we can sprint when we need the option. Take it as wide as possible as well. And hopefully we can hit him from the back. Cool. Now, we only ever saw 2. Doesn't mean there's not a 3rd. That was a textbook flank. Textbook. Got him 3rd. Sitting in here for a second. And we're going to do a quick reload. Pop up mag. Good start. Good start. Now, just to not be too predictable. Fuck! I was pressed crouch, but I just didn't crouch in time. My God. 4-man on custom. All I wanted to do was mark me shit. You know what? There's a very good chance he's going to take like 40 minutes to try and get up the top of that, so. We did alright. We did alright. We got 3 of them. They're all quite low, but hey, it is what it is. Where's that shots? Apparently we hit every shot, I don't believe. Maybe one was it. Thing. Sucks. Oh, I didn't mean to click next. Anyway, I had to curse it, didn't I? Had to curse it. Right. If we just buy like a cheap AK-74. Right, let's repair this. It's got a dovetail on it. It does. So we can put a PSO on this now. All we need is ammo. Like that much ammo, that's easily enough. We just need to get 1 more of these, which we'll buy from Crap Up. Did it through the flea market just because it's faster. And then meds wise, that, get a few extra med kit. Helmet, contacts, we're good to go. Pretty straightforward for a loadout. Not too stressed about a backpack. Not like going crazy trying to loot heaps of stuff. All we wanted to do then was get that thing done. Get like 3 of these just up. Might use that one instead. Running out of ammo. Nice, back into customs we go. Let's get through the rest of these BP depot. Cool. We'll reload and from here, oh, this is gonna be a fun one. We're gonna have to run straight through to new gas, place it there, and then go straight across to old gas. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get ahead of this shit, because what's going to happen is people will be like flocking down this way, and I'll only be spending ages fighting enough people here. I want to get ahead of this crap, and then I want to get into the direction of where I want to go. So whilst I was heading to this bit, I was just watching up on top of this hill. Alt and right click to change it to the red reticle, by the way. Now, a question that I get asked all the time is, do I have hold to ADS or click to ADS? I have click, not hold. People everywhere. Fuck, that was a good nade. I heard the nade, I thought it was furthest to the left. Did I get the thing off? I surely did. My God. Played it slower. 2 down, 2 to go. Hit him 4 times. Righto. Good way to clean up the stash at least. Maybe I'll do a quick factory run, try and as a scav to try and just rebolster the gear. Yeah, let's do it real quick. So we'll do a quick factory run to just top up the gear load, or grab whatever I can, see if I can grab an armor and stuff like that, and I can use that in the next customs run. That way I'm not wasting too much money. And right now there's no real great need for me to, like, say, go into interchange or reserve as a scav, try and top up gear that way, because I don't really need anything specific for task yet. And at the moment I would rather get just an easy loadout, not overly committing to a long raid of creeping around trying to get a raider's kit or that. Anyway, let's see how this goes. That should be a scav. We're only 6 minutes into the raid, so... Our extract's going to be off this window, I'm guessing? Yeah. Sounds like a player scav over here. We're pretty early into the raid, so I don't want to, like, just charge in there yet. So what's kind of going down is someone's holding up the top floor. There's some more scavs spawning in that we can use to our advantage. We could either just kill the scavs that we just spawned in, or someone underneath. That's a scav. That's just a normal scav, so we could technically just kill this guy if we wanted his gear. See what he has. Pump action. He goes inside, we can use him as bait.
No.
Right, so we picked up a bit of gear just then. Trying to just give me a moment. They just recently made a change that you can't stack backpacks now as well. We'll take that into account. Oh, there's an SKS with the PSO. I want to get out now. If I can get out. Nice. This is a nice little grab. Got us 3 guns that we can actually use. They're all pretty good guns. AK-74N. Put PSO on that one. Or an AKP7. The AKS-74UN. Whilst it's not really the best gun, it's actually already modded out, so it's actually, you know, fairly valid. This actually might get a little bit more confusing now. So for me to be able to stack that, I take this stuff out. Where people are frustrated. And then the OPSKS is great for just like you saw us going to that raid before. All right, cool. So that goes there. A lot of this shit's vendor. We'll put all the med stuff in. Really? I want these two. That's the only thing. Those two. If probably like a really easy jig. There for a second. Kind of here. That one. Guess we'll just take the helmet and pull it with 4 squares. I can't really pull 4 of those to there. I can't really see any easy way for us to got any other 3s. I can't think of a way. This is going to be moving shit around. Right, let's put it back. Cool. All right, we lose that headset. You know what? We could delete that untar. Take that. Cool. Got a little bit of top up there. All right, so we've got 2 more markers to go on customs. Got easily a loadout just then, so we're going to use that loadout, and then from there, get into customs, mark the rest of this stuff, and then that'll at least be a quest done as well. Preferably, we want to survive this raid. That's going to be the priority as well. Make sure we get out of this raid. I might use the OPSKs again, just because it's loadout. Use. As for meds, that one. We'll take a load. What down here that we can chuck that in? Cool. That's not counted as found in raid, so. Oh, the rubles. On this, put on. So they can be put behind, and we're good to go. I want to get a couple of car med kits. And we're sweet. Right. 2 things to mark. Let's do it. All right. So this is actually a pretty good spawn for us. We're right down the boiler end. We're going to do a pass by this train for chemical part 4. We'll quickly check the flash drive spawn in the back of the van while we're here. Yep. They can go inside a docs case as well. Another bonus to having a docs case. Keeping an eye out to the left here just in case the player's running up. Can't see a player. Alright, chemical part 1. This corner of the van. That right there. From there, we need to get to old gas. Watching out for the spawn of a player in there and also inside the building here. I just held Alt and right click to switch over to the red reticle. Fuck off! Fuck me. I cannot get a run. I cannot get consistent run here. That sucks. 6 hits. Alright, I'm going to stop using SKSs and just going to go anything full auto. Burst the shit out of them. What 3 guns have I used so far? I've used an SKS. Used the OP SKS. I used an SKS. I used the ADAR, which is single fire. Fuck it. I'm going full auto. These people spraying and praying and killing me with that shit. Done. It's done. Done with it. On an OKP7. What ammo we got in there? Yes, BP. Any better ammo? BP. We've got a couple of BPs here, so we're going to go full BP. Cool. We'll have backup PS. So that will be our ammo. And then we're going to go armor. That one. This one. And I'm going to buy a press armor. I can't believe just a little bit of bad luck. Normally the player from that spawn runs straight to old gas. Like it's nearly, like I would say 90% of the time they run to old gas or at least towards dorms. So having a player like come out that way was just really inconvenient. It is what it is. We'll live. I believe, I mean, we'll die, but we'll play on. I'm going to buy one of them. These. We did get a flash drive out of it. Tell that to what's his name? 5, 6. All right, going in. We'll sell that to Peacekeeper most likely. Right, we still need to get into old gas station. You know what? We're going to go the long way. We're going to go all the way around the back. We're going to go old gas. And then we're going to go all the way around. But then we can get chemical part 1 sorted. Better run it straight through the cows through the middle like we did last time and time before. And last time we didn't. Last time we didn't. Loading, loading, loading. The SKS is a really good gun for one taps. Like you see someone from range and you try and get their head taps. I kind of stuffed that one up. What I should have done as soon as I got engaged in that fight, I should have run away. Take a couple of shots, try and get into like, feel a little bit of pressure and then run away. Because I stood there pretty much. I never really got unlucky with him spraying a full burst and hit him in the head. What we're watching out for here is someone running around the outside towards me. There's a spawn inside here. This is the frustrating thing, right? So I'll play safe like this. I'll go around the edge of the map, and then there'll be a comment something like, "Oh, Pestily, you never run into players," right? It's because if you play it safe, you don't run into players. You do it a lot less. If I didn't sprint here and I just kept walking the whole time. I think I heard someone then. Just remember, crosshair placement is going to keep you alive a lot more than anything else, really. Say where I had that was at the door or even here. Someone pops out. All that time saved when I having to move my mouse. Makes a big difference. Here we go again. Pick up the item. Chemical part 1. Now, you don't want to be sticking around at the top of this fucking ramp thing. Alright, so got to get the old gas. Doors open. Actually, not open. Wait. The priority for me is to mark the tanker first. Then worry about what the giving tree will give. Reason why that didn't get completely used is because I left and right clicked because I was right near that gap and I wanted to make sure it was sorted first. Didn't like where that shot was. What I'm watching out for is that spot right there. One of the biggest giveaways is that door being open. That's a player's been here. So you shut it again. Someone sees you, or someone comes over here. And I don't see the door open. Someone has been here. Someone has been here. You close the door again. But it tells you this. Our last tanker is in construction, so that's our next place to go. Alright, we go through construction. Mark the last tanker. Survived the raid. 2 quests complete. And we died a heap of times. If we still die, then we just do what we do. Check for all the logistics. Okay. Door's been opened for us. We're not going to worry about those scavs. We're going to get out of here because we want to get our quest done. I'm going to move nice and quickly to get out of this shitty area. Alright, so the objective right now is to get to the tanker right in front. And I just died to a scav. Scav shot me in the ear. Oh, no, it was a player. It was a player. Far out. Far out. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Thorax? Must have been AP20 ammo. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. Goes to show that we all have bad days. Goes to show that we all have bad days. I don't think my scav's up, otherwise I'd probably do another scav run now. It is. Let's do another quick factory run. Get some loadout, and then we can use that on the next episode, or take out some anger on some players and scavs in factory. My theory then was running straight ahead to get to the my theory then was to run straight down the main road, because generally there's less players on that road. If you jump into new construction through the container and run along there, you'll generally run into more players, believe it or not. And if you go down the other side of the bus depot, you're running into all the players near dorms. Gunning it straight down the guts, you're exposed for a shorter period of time, and you get through it nice and quick. Unlucky for us, there was a guy probably doing his setup quest where he has to get shotgun kills, and he probably would have just moved from either construction, just came from construction heading over to dorms, or he was over in dorms heading back towards construction to get the players over that side. Generally, people won't be hanging out in that area in the middle. Alright. OFZ's used for a quest later. 10 minutes in, office window is our our objective here. So I wouldn't change my pathing at all with that last one, but it's just a little bit of unlucky. It does show where our anticlimactic fucking dying to one bullet to the thorax is, though. So from here, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find any kind of scav with a really good loadout or something I might want. What? Ooh. What? And what, we can hold on to that for now.
Пожрать бы, конечно, вообще не помешало бы это.
Toolkit? Grizzly. Yushunka's used for a fairly early on quest for Ragman, so it's not really the worst item to just get out with. Kind of curious what my level is on my my main account now. I think it's like 12. This could be worth more. Flea market. Bloody well filled it. Oh, I think that's a good run. Good little grab there. Probably something I should have done before going into that raid was actually just chuck on another quick loadout on my main account. So now that way I'm not trying to go back in again. But here we go again. Ooh. It's like this every time. Don't really care about that. And then I need 4 squares. There. Cool. All right. So this episode, we've got 3 markers down on customs. We've got a little bit of XP. We've got a flash drive that we can vendor. It was a bit of a rough one, to be honest. We didn't lose too much in. At the start of the episode, I think I failed to say to you guys that I actually forgot to claim all my insurances from episodes like 11 to 15. That kind of sucks. But, you know, stuff got done. Not like an amazing episode of getting shit done. We still need one more tank marked. Probably one of the more frustrating ones if you get a little bit unlucky. And yeah, I've been trying to get this deputy thing so we can move on with that quest, but very frustrating in that respect. As for all the other crap we've got, it's all progressing, so can't complain there. It's just going to be one of those things where sometimes on customs, I could quite easily just dump like 200k on getting like really top tier gear, 300k on getting like an armor and decent helmet and all that, and then never having to worry about like shitty shotguns tapping you, or you know, guys using bad AKs with bad ammo. But I kind of don't want to just be like, you know, running Gen 4 assaults already. I still want to somewhat progress with the actual gear itself. So anyway, we'll finish this one up here. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Showed a bit of how even I get smacked around sometimes, which I know you've seen a bit in this series already, but you also just did a big streak of me being really successful. It all balances itself out in the end. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the episode. If you liked it, make sure you smash the shit out of the like button. Share it with any friends that are new to Tarkov. Hopefully they can learn a lot from it. Trying to keep these as informative as possible. Any comments or improvements you guys can think of, chuck them down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit notification bell so you know when the episodes come out. I was late a couple of times. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. And lastly, I'll see you next time.